The Late Night Load. Welcome to the Late Night Load. Late Night Load.
Hey everybody, Web C here, and welcome to Thursday night's Late Night Load. And this is the short load. So it's just tonight's just gonna be a quick load that gets your fuse going for tomorrow night. So that's what's happening tonight. And as the team will file in, hopefully one of these weirdos will get on here. Let me go check. See what these weirdos are doing. Oh yeah, notifications, that's what I'm getting. Alright. Let's get out of there, get back here. Here I am. I am back. And like I said, welcome to the Late Night Load. So we're just gonna add some news clips, some talking about some crazy things. So let's see. One of the first things I wanted to talk about is the word knowledgeable. My wife's gonna be like, "Fuck you." So, anyways, I just thought that would be funny. Don't get mad at me. Don't be upset. Okay, so some of the news I want to talk about tonight on the Late Night Load. We'll just get through new shows, new things coming out, new everything. This week, the new 30th anniversary Power Rangers show is coming out on Netflix. Don't forget to watch that because I will be talking about it and giving my review on one of the next Late Night Loads about that. Also, we'll be talking about the Power Rangers comics here randomly as we go through the months go. That's like seems to be a once to every other month issue. So we'll see what those are. So so let's see. They're talking about the in the newest comic. They're talking about how the Zords get a new transformation. How darkness has caused the Zords to transform and become different, and now they have the Dino Thunder Tiger Megazord, and it looks like it's driven by Lord Dracon. So that's what that's going to be about. That's pretty interesting. I'm just looking at my other prompter. I got another prompter over here. It's just telling me stuff. Okay, let's see what else is going on in the scientific world. Okay. This is interesting. Interesting. A report, Fox 26 News by Stephen Hawkins on Thursday, April 13th, 2023. He released some pictures that I can't show you or I'll get in trouble. But I'm going to talk about them, though. And we're going to talk about it. Now, the pictures are, they call them scaly, but really they're spikes. They look like spikes that are like at an angle out. That's what that looks like. Well, so they say photos taken by Curiosity rover show a strange object sticking out of the surface of the planet, and then they just showed the photos and like it's fractured. There's no. It's not like a solid thing. You can see that it's a piece. It's a chunk of something. Could be like a fossilized fish. It doesn't look like a big giant dragon. You know what I mean? Uh, it looks very wind beaten. I don't know how else to say it. Like that's like I got a canoe. Who am I getting the connection issue with? Uh oh. So don't worry, we won't be doing anything. We won't be okay. So, anyways, we won't be showing you any of those things. We'll just be talking about it and looking at it. So, like I said, yeah, it looks very spiky. It doesn't have a cohesion to it at all. It was very odd looking. So, let's go see where these guys are at. Showtime. Showtime, showtime, showtime. And then let's see. Today in the selectables of Web C official, we picked up a new collectible just recently, Snoopy's Hot Wheels car. It's the first time I've seen one, so I had to have it. It was just like it just wasn't that expensive. But I was like a Snoopy's Hot Wheel car. It's like Snoopy riding his car's like looks like a dragster, and he's or his house. His house is put on top of a dragster chassis, and he looks like he's drag racing his house. It's super cute. But I had to have it. I was like, it's Snoopy. I mean, some of you guys might not understand, but up here in Minnesota, Snoopy's peanuts. They're it's a big thing in Minnesota. So, hey, whatever. Um, yeah. Along with that, like I said, we're just having a blast, having a ball, letting them know we don't want them to fall. Um, that might be why I'd be having connection issues. Download now. What? This looks like a game we could play and I could show you guys. So, if you guys want to see me play a new game, always go to the comment section and leave a comment and tell me a game on the mobile app that you would like me to play. On Google Play or Samsung Store. Tell me which one to go to and what game to grab, and I'll do a night of me playing that game, checking it out, trying it out, see what it's all about. So do that, and then here we go. A random line from a movie that fans instantly know it. And mine is going to be we're not flying, we're falling in style. Here we go. Anyways, um, the world is interesting. My wife is home tonight.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to the world.
Oh, okay.
Nobody has signed in for work tonight. So it's going to be a solo night. Not like that guy. However, do you guys want to talk about that? We talk about how they're taking the title The New Jedi Order and giving it to Rey Skywalker instead of making the New Jedi Order about Luke Skywalker and his Jedi Academy. What do you guys think about that? I'm kind of pissed off. Just because there's a whole series of books about Luke creating the Jedi Academy and how he trained his first set of Jedi Knights to become the masters that taught at the Jedi Academy so he could leave and go back on and start correcting the rest of the stuff that his father had destroyed and had like made bad and done wrong with. Like, so I don't know if you guys know too much about that, but Darth Vader went and did a whole bunch of stuff, and the Emperor like didn't really know. Like they always thought Darth Vader was like in one place doing something, but most of the time when he was on like Mustafar, he was doing some stuff. He wasn't just sitting there not doing anything. So Darth Vader did a whole bunch of stuff, and in the books, Luke has to go around undoing all this stuff that his father does. And then he also finds out that there's a whole bunch of other things that other Sith Lords have done to taint the galaxy and stuff. And Luke ends up becoming like this Jedi Grandmaster that like heals the galaxy. And then after he does that, then his Jedi's that he trains and brings up and everything, they train his niece and nephew's generation along with Luke training them. And then that whole generation, once they become Jedi Knights, there's a war where these species of extragalactic people come in, and these extragalactic people come in, and they're really strange. They're really weird. They're like they have no connection to the Jedi Force at all, so the Jedi can't sense them or feel them or anything. So the Jedi have it's like the Jedi get cut off when it comes to battling against them. totally insane. I can hear my wife through the through the door. We got thin walls here. Um, and I'm sorry for the noise. The background noise might also be causing some issues. Hold on. Oh, never mind. My wife's just yelling at somebody. All right. So that's kind of what I'm at and what I'm thinking about when it comes to the whole thing with Star Wars. I feel like the original stories that they had back in the early 2000s all the way up to 2015, that storyline was an amazing set of stories. Like, I mean, you go from Luke becoming a dark Jedi to a Sith Lord to the hand of the Emperor to becoming the Grand Master of the Jedi Order. Like, that's something that like a lot of people like. I don't know if people understand that. Like, I'm a big nerd that way, big nerd. And I'm okay with that. I'm definitely okay with that. Let's see anything else going on. Oh, airplanes and stuff. There has not been too much new stuff. Oh snap! Look, we're live on YouTube. That's cool. That we're live on YouTube. Hey everybody! So I've been playing a lot of my video game of the month has been Dragon Quest Builders 2. I've just been playing it nonstop. Like it's been my addiction this month. So I'm trying to beat the game. Just to see, do they does beating the game unlock a free mode, and if so, whatever. But it's if you have it's not PlayStation Now anymore. It is now called PlayStation Plus Premium, and it combined everything from PlayStation Now and PlayStation Plus. So it like combined the two, and we bought the yearly, so we don't get a weird charge every month that we're like, where does this keep coming from? No, we bought the yearly, and the yearly comes in at a pretty fair price. We end up getting 2 months free on the deal with the yearly thing for the premium, and it's a little more expensive than premium used to be or plus used to be. But I mean, the one thing I do like about it is you get like 900 free video games every month. Like you don't have to pay. There's no longer a point to pay for a video game. I could just play any video game I want. Just go right onto my PlayStation Plus account. Yeah, have a great time. I'm not trying to sell it to you. I don't get paid to sell it to you. I'm just letting you know what we do. Haha, I said do. Anyways, welcome to the show. That's what we're talking about today. We're looking for some stuff. See if we got any news on aliens or anything like that. Um, my feed is always crazy with a whole bunch of different stuff. I heard there's some stuff going on. Um, I heard there's some protests going on out there, and there's all sorts. There's always a protest going on. I feel like, but there's some big ones happening, and one of the big ones. Um, I hope they got in there and really like destroyed some cool things. Like I'm sorry to say that, but a certain mega company got broke into during one of these protests. I think it was a major attack on them. Uh, don't don't take my thing for it. But Pokemon Stadium is getting a remaster for Nintendo Switch. What? So I'm gonna look at that preview real quick, and I'm gonna give you my noon reaction to it.
Now, gloriously remastered. Not really. It's just ported to the Switch. Finally, we got Pokemon on the Switch. And with me today is none other than my lovely wife, Cosmic Kern.
Oh, so it's not a remaster. It's just gonna be Stadium on Switch.
Excited. I've been waiting for this game.
Three.
Oh, are they? Did we mix up the colors?
No.
See, I don't remember playing Stadium too much. I remember taking my Pokemon game and plugging it in and using my Pokemon for my Pokemon game in Stadium. I think it was Stadium 2 though that happened in. But there's a whole bunch of short edit games that you can do to level up the Pokemon in Stadium if you don't have regular Pokemon and you just get your Pokemon through Stadium. It's weird. It's all very weird. So, yeah, there's a new Muppets movie coming out. There's a new Muppets movie. Hey, guys, get with the picture, right? I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. We're still, like I said, we're still scrolling through the channels. We're still trying to see if there's anything newsworthy going on. And other than that, tell us how you feel about them finally canceling Ash Ketchum. What do you guys feel about that? Yeah. Oh yeah. I got a little bit of the news on that those document leaks. I had nothing to do with it, by the way. And they got the guy. I just watched the video. I'm watching it right now. Them arresting him, full SWAT gear and everything. Wow. Like, wow, they're really mad at that guy. That guy did not, like, but the whole thing is like, man, where it all was getting leaked through and stuff. That's pretty interesting. But then there was other documents leaked elsewhere that I think they slipped up and didn't see, because there's a whole bunch of documents about Joe Biden that's also being leaked out and shown that are also involved with that Ukraine war crap. And how it all ties America in and why it's so important that America is involved. So, shh, don't tell nobody I told you. It's all hearsay. It's all hearsay. But this is just what I'm hearing through the grapevine, through the pipeline. Hey man, everybody's got their own contacts and their own sources of finding stuff, and mine are a little bit just blatantly out there. You just open search. I am not going anywhere special or secret. I just open search and read through the lines, and after 5 people say something similar but different, you just put the story together and figure it out yourself. If you can't think with a brain for yourself, like, please do. We all should. I think if the other guys on the team were with me tonight, they'd be in there, going oopla oopla. I don't know where these guys are though. Let's see what they're doing. Oh yeah, got ignored. Nobody's coming in tonight, so that's okay. Other Showtime news or other show business news is not Showtime, because we're not talking about the channel. We're talking about like show business, like all over entertainment. The Avatar live action on Netflix has been postponed, delayed, held back once again. We're working on it. I think we'll get it eventually. Yeah. So things are going a little bit out there. What? Yeah, because that's why you don't do stuff like that. AI robots should not be. We are not at a stage. By the way, we aren't. We're in no stage to be putting AI inside of anything that can move of its own free will, because that means that thing can hook itself up to whatever it wants to and learn whatever it wants to. That is not okay. We need AI to continuously to be in a sealed off environment. Like, that's something people don't understand, is like AI should be in a sealed off environment. AI should not be free to roam the internet like it does. Like they're letting it. I don't feel like it's not a good plan. Not my call though. I don't write the codes. Just saying. Let's see. What are we going through still? We're still going through stuff here. I busted my foot up the other day, man. I think swelled up like a beach ball. I was like, what? And then ice packed it, some ibuprofen. It really helps. So yeah. There's talk that I got a yawn in me. But there's some talk about some things going on. A new Rush Hour movie is being talked about. Um, a whole bunch of other stuff. I heard the movie that just came out, that Mario movie, was okay. It was cool. Somebody said it was okay. Wasn't bogus. Um, and then there's some other things being talked about. They're talking about this new Harry Potter series that's coming to HBO, where they're gonna do a season, and each season is gonna be the year of Harry Potter. And I'm just like, really? So it's like, okay, so what are you gonna do? Are you gonna do every chapter of the book gets an episode, every 2 chapters, every 3 chapters of the book? Because I'm like, a couple of those books have like 37 chapters. Like, so really, how are you gonna finagle that out? Like, are you gonna extend on it, embellish it? Like, there are some spots in the books where they do time jump, so it's okay. Like, they almost time jump through the summers. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I do believe that the series, if it's not done right, could diminish all the original art and actors and stuff. So that's one of the biggest things you always got to worry about is how are they going to do it. Now, I think if they do it on a 3D level aspect where like it matches up with their new video game Hogwarts Legacy, but they like hardcore like really dump on the layers, I think that could really be the best way to go, because then you could scan in the real characters and just use voiceovers and stuff again as the option. I think that would be the best way to go about it, because then it wouldn't be a technical recast. But obviously, I wouldn't be using old Daniel Radcliffe to voice himself as a 10-year-old again. You'd cast another 10-year-old to do the voiceover again, or as they like to do, they cast women to do children voices in shows. Um, don't know why. It's just one of those things. There is a new UFO documentary that's come out here that I gotta watch in the next couple of days. I'm real excited about. Um, Dr. Stephen Greer, he released another documentary. So that documentary is going to talk more about the technology, the finer parts of the technology. So we're really interested in that. It's just been one of those interesting weeks here. I don't know what else to say about all this. Let's see. Yeah, we're not getting a lot of stuff, but we are getting some new gadgetry, new technologies coming out. I really like that. I'm excited to see what it all comes out to be. The new the new Spider-Man movie looks like it's going to be pretty cool. I'm a big Miles Morales fan, uh, just because I think it's really cool that we can pass on that mantle of Spider-Man and make it make sense. You know what I mean? Like, there's a couple other Spider-Mans that pick up the mantle after Peter Parker that make sense, but none as close to Peter as Miles, because like Peter's still alive when Miles picks up the mantle. That's a different aspect, that's like a different feel. And Miles doesn't really like the term Spider Boy, just like Peter didn't. And that's what was so different about it, because it's not a Spider Man Spider Boy situation. It's they're both Spider Man, which was cool. I also like that this new movie, they're bringing in some of those other alternate timeline Spider-Man, or those future Spider-Man and stuff into the timeline. I really like that. Um, Other things I like to do, I just like to watch videos of people refurbishing models, or die-cast model cars and stuff. Yep. Along with that, people are really going crazy with Breath of the Wild and all that. Or not Breath of the Wild, but the new Zelda. People are going crazy about that. Getting geared up and hyped up for it. And I'm like, oh hey, to each his own. I am not a big proponent of Zelda anymore. My Zelda was Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask on Nintendo 64. And then I played um, the regular Nintendo Zeldas, but I did not play any Super Nintendo versions of Zelda. So those are my experiences as a kid. I had a regular Nintendo. I played regular the gold shiny cartridge Zelda. That was the Zelda I played. Okay, that's Zelda to me. I heard it's really nice. I heard the graphics are great and everything. I'm not mad at it. I'm just saying I'm at that age where you know, we could play something else. We played Link quite a few times. Could we get a new warrior or something for Hyrule? Could we create a new story that creates a new hero? Um, that's all. That's all I'm at. Like with things like just like Ninja Turtles, like we were talking about a couple weeks ago, how they're just recycling Ninja Turtles, and I'm just like, hey, can't we like just move on with the new ones? I like the Ninja Turtles that they're coming out with, that they're gonna be coming out with. The new four are the children of the turtles, and the new four are all named one in different languages. So like Oni, Un, Eins, things like that. So that's going to be really exciting to see how they progress and everything through that. That's going to be my happy point is finally we're getting new turtles and not reboots. Like really tired of getting turtle reboots, especially because like they changed them so drastically from one series to the next, and it's like never do they go back to the original content and make a, a new a new series off of the original content. I'm talking about the black and white. Like the closest thing they do now is the Ronin series, but that's not even Ninja Turtle, so it's just one Ninja Turtle. So my my thought on that's a bit shaky. Other new shows that we're excited to have come out. Ragnarok is getting another season coming to Netflix. I know for sure that The Mandalorian is doing good with its current season 3 or whatever. So I think it's season 3. It's doing pretty good. And after I get done with the show here tonight in 3 minutes, because I'm going to cut it short because Leprechaun and Model Rocketeer aren't in. So yeah, I'm going to go watch The Mandalorian with the missus. I think that's what we're going to do. Maybe have a snack and uh, watch The Mandalorian. It's going to be really awesome. Just so you guys know, uh, yeah, I just think the the late night load show is going good. It's going strong, and I thank you guys for tuning in. Even if you don't tune into us live, it's really awesome that you guys come back and watch the replay of the show. It means a lot to us. Please leave comments, leave likes, hit that like button, hit the subscribe, hit the share button, do all that stuff on all 4 social media platforms that we're on. Just so you know, each platform that we are on, whether you're Google, Facebook, Twitch, or Twitter, I just want you to know we are all simultaneously launching this show on 4 different platforms. So, you know, we're not generally trying to break any of your rules on one platform or the other. We're just trying to engage on the other platforms the way that they allow us to engage. So if you don't allow that type of engagement on your platform, that's not our problem. We're just using your platform to get our message out wider. So thank you for allowing us to use your platform. If you don't like us using your platform, please just kick us off. We're not really hurting anybody. We're just having a good time. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of the show. This has been another late night load.
To the late night load.
The late